Like random facts about Chile. And Valentina is a third-year English literature PhD candidate at the University of Edinburgh, where she also studied for her MSc in Enlightenment, Romantic and Victorian Literature. Her research focuses in romantic radical politics, particularly the writing of Robert Southey. More generally, she is interested in 19th century radical politics and Marxist postcolonial studies and anything related to the age revolution of America, South America and the Caribbean. Please give an applause to Valentina.
Million people, we think. Last time we had a census, the minister said that they were trying to do the census so well that it turned out badly, and they actually don't know how many we are. This is our flag. It has brought us some problems with people from Texas because apparently they don't know their flag very well, and they were using our flag as an emoji, which made a Texan politician call the constituency to stop doing this because it was very disrespectful. I was looking up whether we copied each other, and we didn't, but I found this video that represents Latin American relations. So this comment is from a Mexican person that says, "This is a good video, even though you're Argentinian. I don't hate Chile. Actually, I think we should stop cursing at each other all the time." So that's a kind of summary of the relation between countries in South America. But I don't blame people from Texas for confusing the flags. They're quite similar, and actually all flags are quite similar. So the Cuban and Puerto Rican one are almost the same, Liberia and Malaysia. Costa Rica and Thailand have literally the same flag, and Panama is like an abstract version of all of them. Our president, who is a living meme, noticed this himself because he's a white man, and he printed a meme and took it to the White House and showed it to Trump, which makes him the only person that has achieved to be the most ridiculous person in a room when Trump is in it as well. So, yeah, it is. Chile was, before the Spanish came, inhabited by people from the Andean cultures like the Inca, Aymara, and the Mapuche people. The Mapuche people were never conquered, and then they entered the Republic of Chile. This is their flag, which would not be confused with any of the other flags, so maybe we should adopt this one actually. These are the white people that then established the country. Bernardo O'Higgins, who is illegitimate son of an Irishman, and José San Martín was an Argentinian opium addict. And they decided to found Chile. So Bernardo O'Higgins in particular thought that the best dance that we could have as a national dance was a dance inspired in the mating dance of a rooster and a hen, a dance which has been butchered by Chilean politicians for a very long time. During our National Independence Day, you can see one of them. But we're not generally good at dancing like other Latin American countries. This is our current president dancing on TV. He was actually re-elected after this happened, which talks very badly about us. You might probably know him because he was in office when the 33 miners were trapped in the north of Chile, and they sent this message in a little paper that they were all right inside the mine, a paper which he showed everywhere. And actually here you can see his very patient wife telling him, please don't show the little paper. He's also known for not being a very agile man, so whenever he is outside, he just trips over, or, he just, yeah. Anyway, we have some good things. So this is Gabriela Mistral. She was the first Latin American person to win the Nobel Prize of Literature. She was a rural teacher and a lesbian and an incredible poet, and I recommend everyone to go and look her up. She's in some of our notes. And we have other important female figures like Violeta Parra, who was a person that she traveled through Chile and recorded a lot of the folklore that we had. So she would talk to old people and write down the songs that they knew and the myths that they knew, etc. She was also the first Latin American person to have her own individual exhibition at the Louvre in Paris in 1965, where she showed her embroidery work that is called arpilleras. It's a traditional Chilean type of work. And here you can see people dancing the hen and rooster dance. And it was also a form of protest art, I guess. Anyway, we also have natural wonders that some of them are very good, like Torres del Paine, and some of them are very shit, like this big dog. And Modeling, which I was taking to see in school, and some of them are literally shit. Like the two sides of this one are rock, but the top part is just guano. So, yeah. But if you don't like nature and you like cities, we also have Santiago, which is a 7 million people city where I grew up. It is a good city where there's always something to do, surrounded by mountains and normally sunk in like a big cloud of smog. But if you want to escape that, you can travel 45 minutes to the coast to Valparaiso. It is a port that is full of like art and graffiti, smells a little bit like piss, and you can also find like horrible graffitis like this one. We are not hippies, we are happies. And 30 minutes from that, you can find Viña del Mar, which is a place where I lived for a year. It is the illustrious city where Shakira made her first like international appearance when she was 15 in the international festival Viña del Mar, representing Colombia. So, yeah. So we have deserts, we have glaciers, and we have lakes and forests. We also have really weird animals like flamingos that live in salt lakes, and guanacos that spit on your face, and islands populated by penguins, and vizcachas. I forgot the name. If you come to Chile, we have also discovered a meal between lunch and dinner that is called la once. So you would normally be received around 5 o'clock with this particular meal that is the most important, where we eat our national dish, avocado on toast. And yeah, sopapillas and other things, but mainly avocado on toast. So I just want to invite I'm sure many of you didn't know much about Chile, so I hope this has been informative. And I want to invite everyone to visit our beautiful country that has many random things and some interesting landscapes and people. Yes, thanks for listening.